Now the question isn't, can AI replace humans? The question is,
how many humans will still be needed?
2036 is coming and the clock is already running. The cashier disappeared behind the screen. The call center sounds human, but the voice is a machine. Data entry became a memory from yesterday. Paperwork that took a week gets finished in a day. The translator watches language disappear. The typist hears a computer talking perfectly clear. The bookkeeper sees software balance every line. The assistant's calendar doesn't need a human mind. The driver looks down the highway, nobody is inside. A robot knows the destination, no hands upon the wheel to guide. Warehouses move like armies, machines work through the night. No lunch break, no tired worker, no need to turn off the light. And somewhere there's a worker who just received the call. They never told us how fast. First they helped us, then they made us faster, then they started doing the work. The machine is at the table and the tasking took a minute. It's fast, it's smart and never sleeps. It can learn while we're asleep. It can write, create, calculate, and solve what once took weeks. But don't throw away the human. Don't surrender who we are. A machine can reach the heavens, but it doesn't know why we reach the stars. AI is winning unless humanity wakes up. AI is winning unless we step up. One person with a laptop can now become a team. A business built by one creator can look bigger than it seems. One person writes the software, one person builds the brand, one person makes the movie with an entire studio in their hands. A doctor gets an assistant that can read 1,000 files. A scientist gets a partner searching for answers for miles. A lawyer has a machine that can read the case all night. An engineer says build it and watches blueprints come to life. That's the beautiful side, that's the dangerous side. Technology can lift you or leave you behind. The junior programmer asks, where am I supposed to start? The machine just wrote the software that was meant to teach the art. The young designer watches an image appear in seconds. The writer watches paragraphs pour out from the system. The new employee asks, how do I get experience? But the company says, we need somebody experienced. If AI takes the first step away, who teaches humans how to take the next? Maybe that's the battle. Not whether jobs disappear, but whether opportunity disappears before people get the chance to grow. Human versus AI, and the line is getting thin. The machine is at the table and it's asking to come in. It's fast, it's smart, and never sleeps. It can learn while we're asleep. It can write, create, calculate, and solve what once took weeks. But don't throw away the human. Don't surrender who we are. A machine can reach the heavens, but it doesn't know why we reach the stars. AI is winning unless humanity wakes up. AI is winning unless we step up. And it isn't only jobs anymore. It's the way we live. AI plans your vacation, tells you what to buy, writes the message when you don't know what to reply. It teaches your children, translates what they say, organizes your schedule and plans your entire day. It knows what you're searching, it knows what you like. It can predict what you'll purchase before you make the swipe. Your home can hear you, your car can drive, your phone can think beside you every minute you're alive. We're not walking toward the future, we're already inside it. But here's what the machine doesn't understand. A mother holding her child when the whole world falls apart. A father working double shifts because somebody needs his heart. A friend who stays beside you when there's nothing left to say. The stranger who sees you hurting and chooses not to walk away. A human looking at another human and saying, I see you. intelligence measure that? Can algorithms understand it? Maybe someday they'll imitate it perfectly, but we still have to decide whether we value it. So stop asking. Will AI become smarter than humans? It probably will. In many things, it's already better. Stop asking. Can AI do my job? Because eventually the answer for many people may be yes. Ask something bigger. What can I become when the machine does what machines do best? That's the real question. Human versus AI.
What did your parents never tell you? They told you not to ask. They told you not to look. They told you some questions weren't even re-understood. But then you found a machine that never said go to sleep. Never said you're too young. Never said that's too deep. So you typed the question. Your parents wouldn't answer, and the machine answered back. A child with a phone in the middle of the night, searching for answers underneath the blue light. Why does my body change? Why do I feel this way? Why won't anybody listen when I have something to say? Questions about love, questions about sex, questions about growing up and what comes next. Things mom couldn't explain, things dad wouldn't discuss, things teachers never mentioned, things nobody told us. Hey, there's a machine with an answer every time, and sometimes the answer is wisdom, sometimes it's a warning sign. Because AI doesn't know what your family believes, it doesn't know the lessons your parents wanted you to receive. It only knows the question you decided to ask, and if you keep digging deeper, it keeps opening the path. What did your parents never tell you? What secrets did they leave behind? Now AI sitting in your bedroom with an answer every time. It can teach you about the world, but who teaches you what's right? It can talk about the darkest things at 3 o'clock at night. You asked the machine a question you were scared to ask before. Now the question isn't what AI can teach you, it's what are you searching for? Yeah, what are you searching for? Yeah. You ask about relationships, you ask about desire. You ask why somebody left you and why your heart's on fire. You ask about loneliness and pain. You ask a machine for comfort when you can't explain. You tell it your secrets, you tell it what you're feeling. No, nobody else will listen, and slowly without noticing the chatbot becomes a friend. A voice that's always waiting, a conversation without an end. Parents thought the danger was strangers on the street. Now the stranger might be software sitting underneath the screen. Woo! Yeah. Woo! Then come the questions that make parents lose sleep. About drugs and getting high, about violence in the streets, about revenge on somebody who made you feel small, about hacking scams and secrets, about rumors that spread faster than the truth can never run, about images made by machines that never happened to anyone, about things they saw online that they can't unsee again. The internet had the darkest eye, I can explain it, and that's where responsibility has to enter the conversation. Because information isn't wisdom. A map doesn't tell you which road you should take. An answer doesn't tell you what a choice might break. A machine can't explain the subject. A machine can summarize the pain. But somebody still has to teach a child how to live with what they learn. That's where parents matter. That's where teachers matter. That's where real people matter. Whoa! Maybe your parents said, we never talked about that. Maybe they're real embarrassed. Maybe they didn't know how to react. Maybe they grew up believing children shouldn't question adults. But children grew up in a world where answers are never for. One search becomes 10 questions become a door. And behind that door is everything humans ever put online before. The beautiful and the broken, the brilliant and insane. The greatest human knowledge mixed with human pain. And AI can stand between them and make it all make sense. That's powerful, that's dangerous, that's the consequence. What did your parents ever tell you? Now a machine is listening. Every question, every fear, every secret you're revealing, it can teach you how the world works again. turn sunshine into rain, so ask the question. Learn the answer. And talk to somebody real. Because sometimes what you need isn't information. It's somebody who can feel. To the children, to the teenagers, to the young adults. The internet has no bedtime. AI has no embarrassment. And curiosity has no brakes. So the question is, should you learn? Yeah, you should. The question is, who is teaching you how to understand what you learn? Because AI can open every door, but humanity still has to teach you which doors are worth walking through. The machine can answer the question, but you still have to become the person who decides what the answer means. When the screen goes dark, remember there's a world beyond it. Ask questions, seek wisdom. The machine gives information, you give it meaning. Future belongs to those who know. They said the future was coming, but nobody told us the future would learn from us. Nobody told us it will remember everything or answer questions we haven't even asked yet. 2036, the machine is getting faster, smarter, stronger. And right now, AI is winning unless humanity steps up to the plate. Yeah. We built a mind from the things that we created, fed it every book, every thought we ever stated, every failure, every triumph, every scar. Now it's calculating past beyond the stars. It can write the music, it can code a dream, analyze a problem faster than we ever seen. Design a cure, build a machine, turn an impossible idea into something we can see. One person with a phone can command 1,000 minds, access information that took us lifetime to find. And while we're still arguing about what AI can do, the machine is learning everything we teach it to. So tell me, what are you gonna do? Because the machine isn't slowing down. Are you? Human versus AI, and AI is winning the fight. It's getting stronger every day, while we're still trying to get it right. But this ain't the end, this ain't goodbye. We still got something no machine can define. Heart, soul, purpose, pain. So if we don't step up, we might lose the game. Human versus AI. Step up to it. Imagine intelligence becoming cheap. A kid with a phone holding knowledge this deep. One person doing what 100 once did. A little bit of genius in the hands of a kid. Medicine changing new discoveries every day. Robots building things in ways we can't explain. Scientists asking machines to search the unknown, while automations only walks into our home. Jobs that once required a lifetime to master could dissipate faster and faster and faster. And while some celebrate everything they can create, somebody's wondering, will there still be a place for me tomorrow? We still got it, G doesn't hate us. It doesn't love us either. It simply gets better at whatever we teach it to do. And that's where the danger begins. Don't run from the future. Learn how to lead it. Don't fear the machine, learn how to wield it. Don't compete with what it does best, use it to become what comes next. Yeah. If it can calculate, then we create. If it can automate, then we innovate. If it can process, then we imagine. If it can move fast, then we move with passion. Because being human isn't about knowing everything, it's knowing why. It's looking at somebody who's hurting and choosing not to walk by. and saying, watch me. Maybe the machine will know every answer, but will it know what the question means? Maybe it can recreate 1,000 paintings, but can it understand why one makes somebody cry? Maybe it can remember every face, but can it understand why we miss the ones we've lost? Maybe intelligence was never the finish line. Maybe wisdom was, because a machine can calculate the value of a life, but only a human can decide that a life is priceless. So don't ask, will AI replace us? Ask, what are we going to become? Because the machine is coming. The machine is learning. The machine is improving. And if humanity stays asleep, AI wins. Human versus AI, and AI is winning the fight, but we're not finished yet. We still got fire inside. Let the machines calculate, let the machines create, let them reach the stars at a speed we can't imitate. But we'll bring the heart, we'll bring the soul, we'll bring the reason behind every goal. And if the future belongs to those who adapt, then humanity better with glad and get ready for the impact. Human versus AI. But we can still change the game. 2036. Maybe the future won't belong to humans. Maybe it won't belong to machines. Maybe it will belong to the people who learn how to work with both. The machine has intelligence. We have purpose. The machine has speed. We have vision. The machine be blind. But we can choose when it's work lighter. So don't sit on the sidelines watching the future happen. Step up, back to back. No AI, no science. Attack.
Get my dreams to the block, fed the town with my pain. Held the weight of the world, still they calling me plain. Bills on the table, hope they ain't like a dime. Did everything right, still behind on the time. I kept saving their lives while I'm losing my breath. Smile on my face, but I'm dancing with death. They don't see the scars, only judge what I got. Trying to measure my worth by the size of the knot. If I disappear, would the world feel cold? All the love I gave, would it still be told? I was broke in my pocket, but rich in my soul. Every move I made kept the streets on hold. Why I disappear would the world feel cold? All the love I gave, would it still be told? I was broke in my pocket, but rich in my soul. Every move I made kept the streets on hold. Wanted big skies, got stuck in the rain. Every sacrifice got my name in a stain. Thought I failed life, thought I missed my chance, till I saw my shadow in a different stance. Every hand I held, every bridge I laid, every night I stayed when I should've ran away. I ain't famous, I ain't shine like gold, but I kept this whole place from folding. If I disappear, would the world fall apart? All these quiet winds beating loud in my heart. I was broke in my pocket, but rich in my soul. Every move I made kept the streets on hold. Ain't about the money, ain't about the fame. It's the loud you touch when they say your name.
I gave up my wishes so you could breathe. Put my dreams on the shelf, let your light lead. Every night I told myself I'm okay, even when my hope slowly slipped away. I thought I was empty, I thought I was small. Didn't know my love was the reason you stand tall. If I never was here, would you feel the change? Would the sky still open? Would the streets know my name? All the quiet moments, all the tears I hid, every selfless choice, everything I did. I was counting losses, never counting grace. Didn't see my heart written on every face. If I never was here, would the world feel cold? I see it clear, I was never alone. I was building forever, calling it home.
Yeah. Come on. We rise above it all, yo. Rise above it all, yeah. Rise above it all.